Hello, wow. I'm KK. Today we are back again. We're going to talk about Lumina Grant. This is still under construction. It will be ready only in 2027. I'm from Circle 96. And today we're going to talk about this place because we are not paid by the developer, nor are we paid by the property agents. We are doing this because we want to give you information so that you can make the correct decision. Houses are so expensive now, you really want to consider and make decision and do your study before you sign on a dotted line. Okay, so we're going to start by telling you a few things. Before that, I want to tell you about a disclaimer. Whatever decisions you make, Circle 96 or Corporate Feng Shui Guru has nothing to do with your financial situation. Okay, that's a disclaimer there, you can read. Okay, so I really like a few things about this condominium and I want to share with you now. We'll have a mix and match of something that's good, something that worries me. You make a decision. Okay, I think there's a balance of everything. Certain things are very good, certain things are of course of concern. And we start with the things that are good. First and foremost, I really like the green in the east sector of the condominium. So this is your condominium and this is the green. This is excellent. Bukit Batok Hillside Park. It is wood element. Now, when you have wood element in your east sector, it symbolizes that the firstborn boy in the house is very good. He has a lot of friends and he is very enthusiastic about learning. Very good. I like that. And personally, because I'm also a hiker, I also like to go there and do my hiking. Okay, so I like the green very much. Excellent. So the second thing I really like about this property is that there's also the green in the southeast sector of the house. Now, the green on the southeast sector of the house represents the first daughter of the house, the firstborn girl. All right. So it also represents wood element, meaning to say the firstborn girl also has a lot of friends. And very good thing about it is also good in learning because it is just enthusiastic, just like the boy in the family. Very enthusiastic about learning. Love these two sectors. Okay. Now let's talk about something that's a bit of a concern. All right. There is a board and arrow over here. Let me just stretch it out a little bit. As you can see, there's a board and arrow over here. Okay. This is something that's not very good because this is coming straight down to your property. Now, board and arrow basically refers to backstab or betrayer. And because this is in the north sector of this property, it symbolizes that in the year 2020, think back, was it a very difficult hardship year for you guys? Okay, was there backstab from close friend? Someone borrowed money from you and never returned to you? There was a loss of kin in the family? Or it was just basically a tough year. As we all know, year 2020 was tough for many of us because of the COVID. However, apart from the COVID, was it difficult for you? Some people, for example, will tell me that because of the COVID, they were stuck at home with the children and it just drive them crazy. Maybe I'm speaking from my own experience. Yes, Master Sherry and I were stuck at home and 3 kids drove us crazy. Okay. Having said that, let's talk about something that's another thing that's a big concern to me. We have a onboard at Tengah. Onboard at Tengah is basically on the north sector of the property as well. And onboard at Tengah basically is where the foreign construction workers comes to Singapore. They basically have an 18 days quarantine in that place. So why is that a concern? Well, onboard at Tengah basically is a dormitory. Okay, dormitory basically is earth element. It happens in your north sector of the element. So when you have north sector of elements, you have water, and when earth controls water, north is not so good. So what's going to affect, what kind of effect it has on you? A few things. First and foremost, it may affect your cash flow. Okay. Secondly, it may affect your kidney, especially if you have family members who have kidney problems, and then maybe then that is not something that you want to try to avoid. Okay. Thirdly, it also has some problems with your memories or strategies. If you are very poor in memories and whatever I just said resonates with you, then this is something of a concern. Okay, so we have mentioned 2 things that's very good, 2 things that's not so good, which is a bit of concern to me. Now I'm going to talk about something that's really good. Unfortunately, it's kind of far. Okay, I'm going to go to the screen here. Now, if you can see this, I have already made the screen much smaller, and I want to thank the people, or the good people, not just people. I want to thank the good people of Street Directory. If you're looking for a property, I strongly suggest that you use Street Directory to navigate and find out more about your property. Again, I'm not sponsored by Street Directory. I just want to give them credit because they really are doing a very good job. First and foremost, it's very colorful and it's very precise. Okay. And you see what I just did here was I circle up all the MRT stations, we have basically 6 MRT stations around the vicinity, and this is where your condominium is. Okay, you have 6 MRT stations. So this is in the east sector, excellent for the eldest son. This is in the southeast sector, excellent for the first daughter. This is in the south sector, excellent for the second daughter. That means you must have a sister above her. Okay. Thirdly, correct. This is southwest. You have an MRT station in the southwest. It's extremely good for the mother or the lady owner of the house. And this is on the west sector. Very good for communication, happiness. As we know, west means communication and happiness is very good for you. Okay. And northwest, the father of the family. Basically, you can see the father of the family, also the male owner of the house. Basically, it's a northwest sector. There's a MRT station. Very good. It means money. Okay. So we have basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 MRT. This is something that's very good. Meaning you say you're surrounded with MRT. So what's missing here is your north and your northeast sector do not have any MRT station. So which are the years that do not have MRT station? 2020, 2021, 2022. So north represents by 2021, north represents by 2020. Northeast represents by the year 2021 and 2022. So if you're watching this, tell me something. Was the year 2020, 2021, 2022 a little bit difficult for you? If they are, leave a comment below, and then now we have some resonations. Okay? When you have MRT in the southeast, it's very good for the first girl. Okay? And when the MRT station is on the east, it's very good for the first boy. When I say first girl or first boy, I mean the firstborn boy or the firstborn girl in a family. All right, the firstborn boy can be the firstborn boy with 3 sisters older than him. Doesn't matter, but he's still the firstborn boy. Same goes to the firstborn girl. All right, so it's very good. Unfortunately, we do not have any MRT stations in the north and the northeast sector. So you want to ask me which family members is north or northeast sectors. First and foremost, north sector represents the second boy, the second son. Okay, and northeast represents the third boy, the third son. So again, they must have 1 or 2 brothers above him. If he's the second one, he must be the 1 brother above him. And if he's the third one, it must be 2 other brothers above him. So when you have 2 second son and third son, they don't have MRT. It's not very good for them. Or at least their performance is not as good as their first brother or their first sister. Okay? So having said that, it's something that we can improve. It's not something that we cannot improve. I was going to bring you back here. Let's just clear this one again. Just repeat ourselves here. There is a bow and arrow here, which I'm not very happy. It's coming straight directly from the north sector. Represents a tough situation in 2020. So go back and see, was there a betrayal, loss of kin, hospitalization, accident, etc., or you lost some money, missed a promotion, or basically you just have some very difficult hardship. Okay, in our case, we had a situation where it's COVID and a whole family got to put up with 3 children. Oh, that was a nightmare. Okay, I mentioned a few things that are very good. For example, the east and the southeast. I also mentioned something that's concerned to me. That is the bow and arrow here and the Tengah on board at Tengah. Sorry, it's on board at Tengah. Yeah, something I was concerned here. Okay, so I also mentioned there's a few MRT stations I like. The only questions I have for the authority is that the MRT stations, the name for MRT stations seems to be a bit close. You have Tengah Plantation, Tengah Park, Tengah MRT station. I just imagine if my grandmother has to take MRT stations. If my grandmother has to take a train, she may be confused. Or if I'm playing my handphone and then I may miss the train. So that's something the authority look into. Again, I hope that's just a nice reflection to our authority. Don't invite me for coffee. Okay, I hope whatever I just mentioned to you helps you in making a decision for the property. Write a comment below and tell us why you like Lumina Grant. Okay, and then if you have a questions, also comment below and then we'll try our best to answer you. However, if you want us to help you select the best unit in Lumina Grant, text us or call us a number, and the number is right below. All right, it's 88353465. Okay, If you think that Lumina Grand is not your cup of tea and you want to see other condominiums, do click on our website www.circle96.com. We have about 115, 120 videos for you to look at, condominiums that we reviewed. All right. And if you are house hunting, I would strongly recommend this workbook that we have created. It's one and only one in the world that will help you to select and pick the best unit. Over here, there is a proper guidance of telling you what to look out for. It's exactly what I just do, what I just did, but it's in a proper way. It's really, really peanuts compared to the property that you're going to buy. Okay? So, text us, write a comment below. I'll see you guys in the next video.